the last place that I want to conquer here is the jungle. I feel like that's pretty sweet. This is crazy. I keep saying it, but how much I've done already, because going in the jungle, I feel like I've already basically seen everything in the overworld. Like, I've seen a village, I've seen a desert. I guess I haven't seen a frost type of biome yet. And then there's one that instantly over here, which means that I can get spruce wood, which is just what I want. Also, I think that that is a greatwood tree, which is another thing from Thaumcraft. So Thaumcraft introduces both silverwood trees and greatwood trees, which are like magical and possess certain qualities that I don't really know what they are or do. So I guess it is my job to discover them. How does sprucewood look in this? Ooh, it's very dark. That's kind of fun. But there goes my axe, so I guess we're done now. Which is alright. I've got more than a stack, which is pretty sweet. What is this? Buttercups. Uh, you mean the famed character from the Princess Bride? The best cinematic film ever? Maybe ever is a strong word, but that's a great film. I do actually want to cut these down because rubber wood is very useful. Now, I don't know if I want to get too far into the tech mods. Industrial Craft is in this, but since I already played through Industrial Craft, pretty much did everything you could in it with my Tekkit series, I don't know if I want to go through all of that again. I may do some tech mods, but I'm much more focused on the magic mods because I never used them for anything super cool. Like, I always found that tech mods are much better for refining materials. Like, whenever you want to build anything, it's always way easier to do with a tech mod because they generate more materials when you're using anything other than equivalent exchange. Because tech mods let you use something like a macerator to double how much ore you get, or wherever the case may be. Whereas magic mods don't really have an equivalent that I've discovered as of yet. And so it was always easier to play with the tech mods first and then get into magic. So I kind of want to do the opposite here and focus more on what magic has to offer. Now you won't know why, but I want these lily pads. All right, and I returned. So I have all these seeds in here. So what I'm thinking is the first stop shop of everything is mining. Okay, so I know that there's a huge cave system down there, but I'm not going to worry about that for now because I want to get down low. So I'll probably talk for a bit about, plans that I have, and then after doing that, once I run out of things, I'll just like time lapse it and you can see how much I get done in the time that I'm here. I mainly included this for people who aren't so fond of the meme about off-camera mining, so that you can, validate the fact that I actually went and did it. Not that all of you will care about that, of course. I don't think it matters too much, especially what with my tendency to use broken game mechanics like equivalent exchange. Anyhow, I figured I would just hint a little bit at what I have planned for the future. So I've been thinking about what sort of my main base will be. Once I start getting into Thaumcraft, I'm going to need a large open space, something fitting for magical work to be done in. And so my plan is to sort of play off of the name of this pack, Feed the Beast. And also the nostalgia that I've been experiencing a lot with this. So I remembered old school Minecraft maps like the Temple of Notch, it's like a giant face. And even my first base when I played on a server with some friends of mine was my face carved into a mountainside. And so my plan is to recreate those sorts of ideas and have like a giant gaping maw, and then the entranceway will be like a sacrificial plinth that you leap off of into the thing's mouth. So that whenever you enter my base, you're feeding the beast, if you catch my joke there. Anyhow, I figured I'd slow it down once I got my first diamond, and then I'll just leave the rest of it for the music to speak to. Spent so long mining that I actually ended up breaking a diamond pickaxe. But anyhow, here you can see the spoils of my endeavors. I didn't sort these at all, but I will do that soon enough, and you'll see it in the next clip or so. I did also have to include this clip. I had basically just stopped recording and decided, like, oh, I'm going to move on. I wasn't even speaking or doing anything. And then I found another diamond. I think I got out with something like 24 or 27 of them in the end, which is fantastic for just a first mining session. So some time has passed between my last recording, and in between then I've got something that makes it a little hard to speak, but I wanted to play, so I'm going to, despite that. Hopefully it doesn't affect my voice too much, and you can still enjoy my dulcet tones. But anyhow, between last sort of recording and now, I have set up these farms for both wheat, carrots, and also I have the cows who are getting very cramped. I mean, you could just listen to that racket. So a lot of cows, chickens as well. And I also, hang on, we've got eggs, and I don't need these now, so I'll try and create more chickens. There we go. But we also got cocoa beans from that jungle. But I also built this house, which I'm actually very proud of. I tried to sort of base it on like Skyrim, sort of like the Lakeview Manor, if you know what that looks like. And I was quite pleased. We got ourselves a little dock out here, um, and so I figured I'd walk through a little bit of that design process with you uh, as we go through it. So out here we got ourselves a little bit of a garden with some flowers. You can get your wood here, where I've got logs and saplings as well as anything else with wood. So it's all very nice. I kind of like doing these little sorted piles rather than like a big mess of chests. Although you will get a little bit of that downstairs. But I like the look of this wood pile. I think that's a nice little addition that sort of rounds out the house and gives it some more interest. We can also come in here where I've got like a sort of half block taller door maybe. That's sort of the illusion I was trying to go there with this sort of mesh. Got ourselves a kitchen, a bed, all done up nice. Got my carrot that I need a name. Um, Here's all the farming stuff that I've gotten so far. So we got our cocoa bean seeds, pumpkins, which I found sort of off by the jungle. I don't know if that made it into the recording. Probably not, because it was such a small detail. And then if we head down here to the mine, you can see that this is a little bit more simple. It's just got stuff set up for each of these. We got stone, we got dirt, we got random tools and misc. This currently contains all of my mob drops as well, so like spider eyes and all those things. And then we've got gems, and we also got ore. So we're pretty well set up. But the trick of today is what we're going to be doing now. So I need to get into the Nether because I've basically already conquered everything that the overworld has to offer. I mean, just look, I've already got diamonds. I went to a jungle. I went to the forests of snow, all that. So we're going to start getting into some mods, and also I need to get into the Nether. That's the main thing for today. So what I've done is I made a book stand. Now these will just go here, and you won't know why just yet, but for now, that. And then if I stand right here, this is where I'm going to want it. Yeah, maybe back a little bit. And then if I take a book in my inventory, I can create something called a linking book. Now we'll leave that there for now. That won't actually be relevant until later, but just keep this in mind. And now we have everything we need. So I already have a mine, so I'll drop down here all the way, and then we can, excuse me, we can see what all I've done. So this is sort of my routine chests, where whenever I get ore from out of this mine, if I zoom out, let's see, yeah, you can see the branch mine extending out. So once I pull everything out of a mine, I bring it here and then ferry it back up. I started another one here, and then as we continue out, these will expand. So I think at every 11 blocks, I'll create another branch where all you do is you sort of mine 4 blocks in and then out, and then another 4 blocks out, and put torches down in an alternating pattern. I love this method. I figured it out a little while back, and it's just really nice for combing through the earth to find what you need without having to dig tunnels right next to each other. Anyhow, that's besides the point. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, typically, this isn't even how I build portal frames. I usually do the method of lava buckets and water. but I already had the obsidian laying around, so there we are. Now this is complete. And we have our heading. Oh dear. Oh my god, you just missed it. Oh, I was trying to hit the recording key, but I was terrified. I just got the frick. Hang on. Achievements. Where is it? I just got this. I was trying to. That thing is terrifying. Oh god, you're all terrifying. Oh, and I hear another one. Okay. um, I probably am gonna need another pickaxe. Actually, I just realized. Hang on, maybe I'll go grab like an iron one quickly. Okay, so now I've got that pickaxe. Let's see if I can find my way through here. Now, currently, I'm not interested in any ores, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, what you'll notice is I'm not being very careful as I run through here, and there is a distinct reason for that, but one that will only be revealed in time. Ooh, no, I hear terrifying things, and I also see terrifying things. Hello, what are you? I'm imagining nothing good, considering you live here. Yep, okay, some terrifying demon, that's fine. Okay, I'm thinking I would rather keep going this way. Although I may not have a choice in the matter, it looks like. Okay, what if I hit this? Is this going to be fine? Okay, that's a steep drop. Not going to worry about going down there. Let's try this instead. I'm quite the scaled navigator. There's a double entendre there. I didn't even intend, huh? Because scaling things, like climbing them, my god, I'm just a genius. These are terrifying. Oh, hey, wow, okay, straight away found what I'm looking for. Well, that's spectacular. I really am a skilled navigator. That's great. Okay, well, let's climb up the side of this. I didn't realize how close that would be to my spawn. That's fantastic. Okay, we've struck it. Excellent. Now we're looking for. Oh, sweet. This is the other thing I needed. Okay, hang on. We're gonna change trajectory a little bit here, like that. Great. Okay, this, please. I will also take the soul sand that you've so graciously given me. Okay, wow, this is spectacular. This is like just things in this world could not be more perfect. I thought I'd have to search for like an hour to find one of these nether fortresses. But no, not at all. Just everything is lined up perfectly. Okay, let's go up here. The next thing we need a blaze spawner. That's like crucial. Be very safe here. Is that not going to stop flowing? Wow, that is upsetting. Okay. That was actually really satisfying, the fact that that went... Wait a minute. Okay, we found it. We found it. We found a blaze spawner. We're done. Excellent. Ooh, hey, boss, chill out. Okay, first things first. I'm the realist. Okay, that's dead. Great. We're gonna go like this. And then I'm out of here. One sec. Don't shoot me. Okay. Go like this. And then like this. Maybe questioning what I'm doing, that's fine. Just out. Don't want to... Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. Okay, so what you do, place down cobblestone there, is we now have a safe room. So what I'm going to do, put down a book stand right here. Those blazes are very loud. And then stand here, and then take a book, like so. And you'll see I have one for the nether. And I can place a linking book here, overworld, and goodbye. And now I have a gateway directly to where a blaze spawner is. And that's spectacular because I need blaze rods for what I want to do in the ensuing things. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why we bothered to go to the Nether in the first place. I mean, I can make potions and get blaze rods and all, but what's it all for? So, I can't show you it all yet, but a little bit of a clue. Turning soul sand into vile dust like so, and then combining vile dust with glowstone to make corrupted essence, then taking 1 corrupted essence, 5 obsidian, and 3 stone to make a soul forge, and placing this down with corrupted essence and 1 diamond, we'll start to make something. Now this can take upwards of 8 minutes to produce, so I'm going to leave that running, but well, we'll leave that for next episode. Anyhow, thank you for watching. It's been fun. We've conquered now the Nether and the Overworld, and I can't wait to see what's next. I'm thinking of getting into magic, with that soul forge, and maybe going into the Twilight Forest. All the same, it's been a blast, yeah. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'm done here.